Happy Friday, everybody. Oh, thank God that I made it to the weekend. Anyway, I wanted to share some stuff that I purchased, and I forgot to do a haul video for it, so I figured since I have them all together, I can just show you what I purchased. I went to Joann's, I think it was Monday. Not Joann's, I'm sorry, Micheals. I went to Micheals on Monday evening, I believe it was, and I purchased some items that were on sale for $2. They were $1.99. In a previous video, I had showed a few items, but I went to a different Micheals with my husband, and they had more stuff that was $2. So this stuff was on, everything you're going to see is $2, but I know that there is an upcoming sale that has this specific brand for 40% off at Micheals, and I think that starts Sunday. I was looking at Crafty Me 83's video here on YouTube, where she does the coupons for Micheals, or the circular for Micheals for the upcoming week, and hey girl, if you're watching, thanks for that. So one of the things she mentioned was this industrial chic line, which is actually in the jewelry section at Micheals, being on sale for 40% off starting this Sunday, and I think it runs through the whole week. So while these things were $2 on sale this past Monday, they are 40% off the entire collection starting on Sunday this week. Or, sorry, next week, I guess. This coming Sunday. So let me get started, because there's quite a few pieces. This is, you can see, these are like toggles, and I'm going to start doing, well, my plan is to start doing more mixed media projects and altered items. I think that was one of the feedback items I got from somebody on one of my videos, so I thought I'd give it a try. I've been interested in trying to do it, and I'm working on a project now. It's just not finished. So these are toggles, and they're kind of like, it looks like you can like maybe put a ribbon through here, and this is kind of like a clasp. So I'll figure out something to do with that. So I've got a couple of each of these. So this one, these are knobs, and I know these kind of look long here, but luckily enough, if I need to shorten the shank on these little screws at the end, my husband can cut them off for me, because he's very handy. He's got his own workshop, so I can have him do that if I need to. But these are blue knobs, and you can see they're kind of a gem looking shape. There's 3 in this package. These are, I guess you could call these charms or medallions, and each one is different. So this one is, and these are very heavy, so you have to keep that in mind when you're using these, if you're going to use it on a project. And I actually purchased some E6000, and it is an adhesive that is good for this type of thing. But I don't know if I'll have it dangle or what. But here is 3 charms that are together, and they're quite large. They're probably about an inch or a little bit more. Like this one and this one are probably a little bit more than an inch across. Very pretty. This one is really cute. It's a bustier, and it's tied to some ribbon, and it's got some charms here. I thought this one was really cute. This would make a nice mini album for a female, or, you know, on a nice layout here. So, got this one. And I wish I'd gotten more. They only had one of these left. Some larger gems. And there's a couple of different styles. There's 4 different styles here, and you get 2 of each. So there's these. This one says treble, I guess in reference to music. And then there's 2 pearls at the top. One's gray and one's white. Then I have this one. This one is kind of like a really long pewter sort of looking encrusted piece. And then this one here, this one is actually a ruler. So it's one of those old time type of rulers that you could fold out. This would be good for a mail, if you're doing a layout for a mail or some sort of project like that. And it is more of your copper-based, not copper-colored, but like a old tarnished gold color. And you can see there's some paint on it. And it doesn't actually, well, no, it actually does move, so. So you could stretch it out or leave it kind of folded up. Very fun to play with. This one is interesting because these are little trinket boxes. So if I turn it to the side, you can see how thick this is. It's the width of my finger. And each one of these is a box. So you can open them and put stuff inside if you want to give a gift. Perhaps maybe if you give a mini album, you can put something inside of it. Kind of a little treasure. And they are on jump rings. So this one has like a kind of a crest or coat of arms. There's a crown above it. This one is more of your textured type of top. And then this one says Supreme 15, Tony and Son. So this kind of looks like a cigar box lid. I got some more knobs. These knobs are actually just metal knobs, but they do have a kind of a design pattern on them. So you can see it's kind of like a little triangular shape that goes all the way around, and they're pointed. Again, you know, the shank might be kind of long on this if you were using this for a flat project or like a canvas or something, but I could have my husband cut these down if I needed to. Or if you wanted to use these on an altar box, they would be really nice as the knob or the opening for that. Or a lid for a box. That would be kind of cool too. Excuse me. This actually is kind of interesting because this is a very long tube, and I can pull it out. It's got like a charm at the end of a rope, or like some I want to say cording. It's silver cording, and there's some really nice elements on it. Here's the charms. But what's interesting is this is a tube that opens up, and you can put a secret message inside. And there's actually a piece of paper rolled up in there. I'm not going to pull it out, but you can put your own in there, use your own paper if you want to. And it's pretty long. I think you can actually even have it the entire length of the tube. So it's kind of a nice way of stashing some sort of message to whoever you're going to be making a project for, or if you want to write something down as a keepsake. I got a couple of different ones of these as well. So that one was really nice. This is a really long charm, very, you know, shiny and metallic. It's got, on the inside it actually says I, and then there's a heart, and then there's a little square to the side in pink. It's very hard to see on camera, but you don't necessarily have to use that in for anything, or you can put something on it. It's up to you, I think. And then it's got a charm dangling from it at the bottom. So, there's that one. This one's very similar. This one is actually tied with ribbon at the top. There is a red heart that's floating inside. Well, it's not floating. It's on a piece of paper backed behind it. And this one is slightly different in color. It's got more of a copper finish to the disc that's on the inside, and then the outside disc is silver, but it's also tarnished looking. So it's very vintagey, very industrial, I should say. And again, this one's got a charm too. These charms that are at the bottom that you're seeing here, they don't feel like plastic. They actually feel like glass. This one in the middle feels like glass as well. So it's not you know, doesn't feel very cheap in terms of the way it's made. There's this one. This is a charm as well. And at the end there you can see there's these two jump rings. So you could actually tie this to a project. And it says "we" on the inside of this glass. But it would be neat if you could back it up to something, you know, some paper. And it actually has some script inside. And then there is this charm, which says, the top charm says, "Life is when," and then there's a middle charm here that is in pink, "You let it be." And then on the back, there's a different kind of design pattern, and it's got an epoxy inset into it for each side. And then at the bottom, there's a feather and another charm. So So this one's really cute, and they move independently. So this is kind of long, but it's very cute. I could see this on a nice canvas. This one's got like different brooches and charms. This is more of like a smoky blue-gray charm, and it's very dimensional. This one here is just like a big rectangular sparkly thing, gem. And then these look like two brooches, sort of. You could probably wear these as brooches if that was the type of person you were. This could be I think this is more of like a buckle. So you could actually loop some ribbon through here, and that would really make a nice, you know, maybe for a page or something like that, use some really wide ribbon to loop through there. And then the last one is this pink charm that I have. Very cool looking. It's got some ribbons, another charm at the bottom, which actually looks like, it's very heavy. It looks like a like one of those wristlets that women carry, because it's rectangular, and I thought it was a camera at first, but it's not a camera. It's got a gem in the middle on both sides, and then it's sandwiched between it is some pink painted, looks like rubber or wood chips in the middle. And and it's tied together in between here with some ribbon, silver and pink ribbon, and then the whole thing is done in like a tarnished silver. So that is my industrial chic, I guess they call these pendants or jewels. And on the inside of these, and I didn't even realize this until just now, on the inside there's some captures of what you can do with each of the various items, and a lot of these are made for jewelry. I'm not a big fan of chunky things around my neck or my arms because it bothers my neck, or when I'm typing, because I type, you know, basically throughout the day. You know, this kind of thing bothers my hands or my wrists when I'm typing, so I'm not a big fan of that kind of thing. So I'm probably going to use these just on projects. I don't really intend on making jewelry. So that's my share for today. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. We're supposed to have some 70-degree weather, sunny today, where I am at. So I'm hoping that maybe everybody gets the same thing, or at least it's warm and it's nice and sunny. But anyway, happy Friday and have a great weekend, everyone. Thanks. Bye-bye.